Week 17, Grammar Level. Henry VIII married one Jane, two Annes, and three Kates. How did he get married so many times, and why? Henry's wives in order were Catherine of Aragon, Anne Boleyn, Jane Seymour, Anne of Cleves, Catherine Howard, and Catherine Parr. His first marriage, to Catherine of Aragon, produced no male heirs. The terrible tragedy of the Wars of the Roses left all England dreading a war over the succession to the throne, and Henry was willing to do whatever it took to put a son on the throne. He decided to divorce Catherine of Aragon, even if it meant splitting with the Roman Catholic Church to do so. Most of his other wives met even less pleasant fates. He executed the next wife, lost one to disease, annulled the next marriage, executed another, and left the last a widow. What kind of clothes did people wear in England under Henry VIII, or in Martin Luther's Germany? Because the painters of the Northern Renaissance painted people in their everyday clothing, we have lots of pictures of the clothes people wore in the England and Germany of the early 1500s. Wealthy people in Tudor England were usually covered in jewels, embroidery, and symbolic designs. Cloth of gold and silver were extremely expensive, so wealthy people wore it to show their status. Silks, furs, and heavy brocades, as well as wool, were used for Tudor clothes. Bright colors were common, and there were no rules against mixing up patterns, so people wore plaid and stripes, or worse, with abandon. If you have any daughters, you might enjoy poring over some of this week's history resources with them. It can open up a good discussion about men and women's fashions then and now. As we study other countries that were being influenced by the Reformation, help your child locate them in relation to Wittenberg, where it all started. Wittenberg's in the middle of Germany, about 60 miles southwest of Berlin. The countries we're studying most closely this week, England, Sweden, and Switzerland, are roughly equally distant to the west, north, and south of Wittenberg.